Good morning, children. As we have already completed our first lesson, that was the three questions. I hope you all must have understood and written the word meanings and question answers in your notebooks. Today I am here going to explain you the next chapter, that is Suvira. Now Suvira is a story. It's a story about a girl of your age. Now let's see. Imagine that you have to leave your school because your family is moving to another city. Discuss the following questions in the class. Fine, even if we are not in class, I'll read the questions to you. How would you feel about having to leave your friends? Definitely not good. I would feel sad to leave my friends. How would you feel about having to join another school? Happy and excited? Yes. If a new student joins your class, how would you help the new student settle in? I would become her friend, and I would also introduce that new child among the other students of that class and make him feel comfortable in the classroom. In this way, I would have helped the new student settle in. In this story, the narrator recalls how difficult it was for her to change school's midterm. She goes on to tell how her courage and determination to succeed won her the acceptance and recognition from her new schoolmates. Now the narrator remembers, okay, that how difficult situation it was for her to change the school, that too also in midterm, and what she had to do to win the acceptance and recognition from her new schoolmates. I had arrived in this school in the middle of its term. So the narrator, she had joined the school in midterm. It couldn't be helped. She could not do anything. It was a very unpleasant situation, but then she had to bear it. Why she had to bear it? Because, now see, my father's life had suddenly taken a sharp U-turn. So narrator's father's life had suddenly taken a sharp U-turn means a sudden change from one plan to completely different one. Her father might have planned of something and then it might not have worked according to him. That's why she is calling it a sharp U turn. He had resigned from his job and decided to change tracks in his career. So, narrator's father had resigned from his job. Now, he might have found that job was not progressive, he could not find growth in that job, so he might have left. So, he might have decided to leave that job and then take some other job. So, see, children, you need money for your existence. Money is the essence of life. And narrator's father had resigned from his job. So there was no point to live in that city. So they had to leave that place, leave that city, their hometown, and go somewhere else where her father could find a good job and then they could settle down. Our family had to pack up and leave our hometown. So they had to pack up and leave the place where they were staying. It was awful saying goodbye to all my old friends, especially Anu. So it was very sorrowful moment, to say goodbye and to all her friends, narrator's friend, especially to Anu. Anu was one of her closest friends. And our lives were turned upside down. Each one of us was trying to cope with the changed circumstances as best as we could. So their lives were turned upside down means it was totally disturbed, but each and every member of the house was trying to deal with that situation in a very effective way. Okay, in a very effective way, they were trying to cope up with the situation, but there was nothing to be done except wait and hope that this cloud too would have its silver lining. So except waiting and hoping, they had nothing to do. And why she has mentioned that this cloud too would have its silver lining, it means that you should never feel hopeless. Yes, you should never feel hopeless in life, because difficult times always lead to better days. Yes, and this is what they are hoping. My second day in new school was marked with excitement. So it was very enthusiastic and full of excitement. Narrators narrator's second day in the new school. And why it was enthusiastic and full of excitement? Trials were taking place for inter-school athletics meet. So practice, she found children practicing for inter-school athletics meet. That's why it was very enthusiastic. She found children practicing running here and there, doing rehearsal for the inter-school athletics meet. The school teams were to be chosen and finalized. Every house had its favorite for each event, so each event had its own favorite. Packets of glucose for last minute energy boosts had been kept ready for those who were participating. So energy boosting, health drink, glucose, the packets of glucose was also kept there for the participants to raise their energy. I sat near the track, shaking my legs to keep off the mid January chill and also, I guess, the nervousness. So, the narrator, she sat near the track, okay, the footpath, the pathway, shaking her legs to avoid the mid January chill. It was very cold in January, okay, and just to avoid the coldness, the chill, she was shaking her legs. And she also did that just to avoid nervousness. She was very nervous because it was a new school for her. I had come from Calcutta with its warmer climate and was unprepared for the stench of Delhi's chilly winter mornings. The place where she had lived was very warm. It had warmer climate in comparison to Delhi's chilly winter mornings. So she is mentioning that she was not prepared for this painful chilly winter mornings. Painful, like it was very, when it is very cold, you feel like you feel a sharp tingling pain or sensation in your body, no? Yes, she also felt that. I wore a red t shirt and white shorts. Red because I was put into the red house. But my housemates pretty much ignored me. So she wore her house dress and she felt that she is being ignored. Not that they were being unfriendly on purpose, just that it was a busy day, a day to back the favorite, not some unknown. And she also realized that it was not because they were being unfriendly to her, but because it was a busy day and they had an opportunity to back the favorite. So, this was the reason she felt that she is being ignored by her schoolmates. I also cursed myself for being stupid enough to volunteer to run the 800 meters race. So, she is cursing herself. She is cursing herself for being stupid to participate to run in 800 meters race. Dipti told me that I had an impossibly tough race ahead. Dipti, one of her friends, told her that she is going to have impossibly tough race ahead. And why she is saying so, let's see. Suvira Mathur of Blue House has never been beaten in this event. So she says that Dipti told that Suvira Mathur of Blue House, nobody has yet defeated Suvira Mathur of Blue House. Okay, not even at the inter-school events. In fact, she assured me Suvira holds the Delhi inter-school record for 800 meters. So she also mentions that nobody has yet defeated Suvira Mathur in running. And she only holds the Delhi inter-school record for 800 meters. So this much for today, children. Rest I'll be explaining you the next day. But do rewind the video and make sure that when you are listening to this audio, you have taken out your books and then following it.